Hi, it's John here from Speedy Brick, and I thought I'd do this nice little video. I brought a set the other day, and with it I got this little gift with purchase. It's a Lego City set. It's an off-road ambulance 40582, and I thought it's quite a nice little set. Why not make it and then maybe even try and convert it into an 8 wide. We've got this great example from Speed Champions with the Bronco, and see if I can maybe make something, maybe not this big, but an 8 wide anyway. And I've got a spare chassis, so why not? So I'll do a build and review of the set itself already, and then let's see if we can build something in 8 wide. So let's get building. So just sorting out bag number one, I found this new piece. I'd never seen this before. It looks like it's 2 plates high, and it's got 3 grooves in it. It's a little 2x2, and this is another little piece that I've never seen before. It's probably an old piece, but interesting. Not got that in my collection. And this is a little cast piece for the minifig, so they can have a broken hand or wrist or something. There's 2 of those. A nice little stretcher, and we've got some nice little minifigs we're going to be creating here, so that's good. And let's get on with it. So this little guy's been built, and he's on his bike. Can't go actually any further. There's a little stop on the bottom there, so he doesn't get down to these pieces, but he can just sit there and watch the rest of the process. So, oh no, you can see why he breaks his arm. All right, let's get on with the rest of it. We get 2 other minifigs, a guy and a girl, and they've got a little walkie-talkie to play with. So that was bag one, and I can see that it's going to be interesting to try and convert this. I'm going to have to use quite a different technique to convert this to 8 wide, given how many kind of 6 wide pieces there are inside it. And when I look at bag number 2, there's a couple of other 6 wide pieces, which it might not be a problem, but we'll see. And a 6 wide thing with a nice big scratch. It's pretty crappy how that comes out actually. But you know, it's a gift with purchase, so I can't really complain. There's another, this is in bag 2, there's another one of these funny 6 wide pieces, but that might not be a problem as well. This new piece, haven't seen before. It's quite interesting. There's 3 of those actually. And this kind of roof rack thing, I guess it is. It'll be quite good. And so let's get on with building bag number 2. So that's our little off-road ambulance. I've got to put the stickers on here still. I haven't done that. But overall, it's quite nice. It's quite fun, really, for a little gift with purchase. We've got lots of little activity sets, little play features. We've got a nice little stretcher here, which we can put our injured passenger in the back of the ambulance. Can slide in there, no problem. We can take the roofs off on both sections. One paramedic can sit in there and the other paramedic can be driving, so that's quite good. And overall, I think the top section is not bad. So I think we can leave the top section pretty much as it is, and maybe we need to make it a bit longer for the 8 wide, and we need to make the base wider. These need to come out, so that's not wide enough. But I think we can do it. The top can stay much the same, so I think I'll get on with coming up with a bit of a plan to take it apart and make it a bit longer, work out how I'm going to make this longer. If we're going to make this needs to be wider, I think, at the front, so we'll change that. Maybe keep that piece, and we're going to change the base here a bit. So we're going to change this door as well. We'll maybe make it, if I can find the appropriate color scheme, we'll add another layer of height in there as well, I think, at the base, underneath, and then the base underneath. So let's see how we go. Okay, so I think I've kind of taken all the bits off that I'm going to just use as they are. These bits over here not. I'll reconstruct those, and I'm going to take all this out. These bits here, I'm going to kind of retain the concept of that, but I'm going to make it wider. So I'm starting to get there. I've added one layer in here, just this white, and here black. Otherwise it's exactly the same. I've just kept it all together. I've lengthened it by one on this side and one on this side, and I've used some different pieces, and I've widened this so far, and so that's kind of going to go fit there. And I've been looking for parts. This yellow is such, I've got one extra piece of this yellow, which was actually a free thing from Lego for something else that I got. But I got some other yellows here, which is not really ideal, to comparison. But we'll see how we get on. So I'm going to try and keep this. This is supposed to just fit on here now, right? So, so it kind of looks a bit the wheels are too much to the front, so maybe this needs to go one back further. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to see what else I can do. I'm going to take this whole construction off and move it back. So I'm starting to make some progress here. I have extended the wheelbase a bit. I've brought this back in a little bit, and I've changed these out. This was a little, one of these little things like that, and I thought, it's a bit weak. So I've added this in underneath the teal, effectively raising it up one more layer of tile rather. Of plate. So I might reduce this teal layer down just to a thin layer, because I don't have much of this color. So I might reduce all this down and move the plate a little bit that way. So we'll see. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. So I've finished, or pretty much finished, for now anyway, the conversion of this little gift with purchase set that I got, which was the 4x4 off-road ambulance rescue set. And so I've added in the length here. I've added two at the back here and added 2 at the front. I've made the body at the bottom wider. The top is the same because I wanted to retain using this bright yellow, which I don't have any others of. So that was important. And this piece here is a 6 wide piece, so I didn't have any other option there. I've added in these wheel arches to give it a bit more width and depth. I haven't changed the wheelbase itself. It's still based on this 4 wide, so I could change that to 6 wide and give quite a different look to the model. So that may be a challenge in the future, or I could just keep it that way and just change the body so the body comes out more. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I've fixed up this back door, which was simple enough. 2x3s, two 2x3s there to fill it up, and there's more room inside now as well. So the driver gets basically the same amount of room, but I've just pushed them to one side. Previously, there was these slopes in there to make it only one seating position, but now it's effectively 2 people could sit in there. And in the back here, there's quite a bit more room, more length, no more width, but more length, and that could change in the future, obviously. This is longer by 1. This space in here where the paramedic is working is longer by 1, so that's where those 2, and this length in the bonnet here is for the bigger engine for off-road work. So hopefully you like the little changes that I've made, and look forward to seeing any comments that come through. Let me know what you think, and until next time, see you later.